Alright, what's going on guys? We're back at it again in here for another video for you guys for today. And today, yes, I am in here for my first time ever SmackDown review. And I'm in here in review for the Super SmackDown and with SmackDown being live for the first time since 2005 with the whole, special SmackDown that, we had in 2005 and now SmackDown was once again live. And, I gotta say it was a good show and hopefully we'll get to see if not permanently, at least once in a while, SmackDown go live, and I thought, it was good, and, we kick things off, in a good way as well, and then not wasting any much more time, and, highly recommend it to you guys, if you guys, weren't able to catch SmackDown. We might see a replay, this coming Friday, with that being said, we'll be away for Friday, so, and for the rest of the week right after that, so, it was good, seeing SmackDown, before I left and before I leave anyway, so that was a good note with that. But anyway, we did kick things off with John Cena pretty much coming out and once again looking to have, wanting to call out, Alberto Del Rio and wanting to hold this, have this, whole situation dealt with, and again saying Alberto Del Rio having no class, and we did not once again see Alberto Del Rio at all this week. Not on Raw, not on SmackDown, and however, we did get to see Ricardo Rodriguez, and it was good to see him, actually, talk besides, announcing and, in the way of being there for Alberto Del Rio, and sending John Cena a message, and just to, he's gonna have to wait until Night of Champions to face each other and have their championship matchup, and John Cena really giving the right hand to Ricardo Rodriguez and having, Ricardo send that message to Alberto Del Rio. So we'll most likely, hopefully, see Alberto Del Rio next week. I don't know what has been going on with Del Rio as of late, but we have to wait and see where that goes. But anyway, that's it when it comes to that. So I thought it was, a good way to kick things off for SmackDown with that first promo. Right after that, we come back from the commercial. We have the first matchup of the night, John Cena against Wade Barrett. And with this one, it could have been, a lot better. It was pretty good. It was mainly on, John Cena and pretty much once again sending a message to Alberto Del Rio and, proving that he wants the WWE Championship back. And, with that being said, Wade Barrett did get some, couple of moves here and there, but we did get to see, the Bulldog and, shoulder thrust, and as well as a 5-knuckle shuffle. We see, side slam by Wade Barrett. We see, the right hands too, but in the end, we do, yes, see the attitude adjustment by John Cena defeating Wade Barrett, and that's what pretty much happens with that. So, the matchup in itself, could have been, a lot more better, but, what are you gonna do? But anyway, that's it when it comes to that. Right after that, we do have our next matchup of the night. We have Hunico, aka Sin Cara, if you will. Hunico playing Sin Cara as of late against Daniel Bryan, and with this was a good match. Really enjoyed it, and both of these guys really having good chemistry. With one another, with Hunico and Daniel Bryan. We've seen that Sin Cara really Mystical and Daniel Bryan faced each other before, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And with this, with the match in itself, it was a good match. Both guys, try to outdo each other, in this one as well. We see the kicks by Daniel Bryan here. We see the epic crossbody by Sin Cara. And with that, we see this suicide dive, if I didn't say that already, by Daniel Bryan. Just good back and forth work by both of these guys. Like I mentioned, both guys trying to outdo each other. In the end, Hunico ends up defeating Daniel Bryan. And, with that, I thought, Daniel Bryan should have won that match more than, Sin Cara. And unfortunately, that didn't happen. So, with that being said, it was a good match, so I'm not really going to complain about it. But randomly, we do get a heel turn by Sin Cara, and after when we're getting a show of respect, that didn't really go so well, and we see Sin Cara and Daniel Bryan, having the altercation there. So it looks like we're gonna have a heel turn there, and hopefully we'll maybe get to see, Mystical come back, and we'll get to see Mystical against Hunico to determine the real Sin Cara. I think that would be a good match to see now that we have a heel turn, so we can see that, and with another match with Daniel Bryan, so that should be something interesting. and you know, something to look forward for. So that's it when it comes to that. So that was a good match. Right after that, we have Divas of Doom. You know, of course, Natalya and Beth Phoenix taking on Khali and Miss Foxy herself. That's right, Alicia Fox, and you know, it's good to see Alicia Fox on this live episode of SmackDown. And of course, you know, I too as well have been you know, Alicia Fox fan as of late, and you know, I think, you know, she's actually, you know, not that bad of a wrestler. So you know, depending on who you can put her on, you know, in the ring with, you know, she can work well. So and do good. You know, with that being said, this was, you know, actually a good quick Divas match. You know, I enjoyed it, and it's good to see the Divas of Doom actually wrestling. We didn't really see that on Raw, so we got to see that on SmackDown. You know, we see with this match, you know, the double teams, everyone getting involved pretty much, and you know, Alicia Fox really trying to get her revenge onto, you know, Natty and everything like that, and you know, Beth Phoenix, you know, proving that she wants the Divas Championship, and might actually get a chance to, you know, be Divas Champion, which will be, you know, Natty Champions will be in her hometown and everything like that. So I would expect Beth Phoenix against Khali, and hopefully maybe Beth Phoenix will actually win the championship. But anyway, getting back to this match, and who did get to win the Divas of Doom, that's right, picking up the win here against Alicia Fox and Khali, so that's it when it comes to that. So nothing really too much to say about that, but it was actually a good, quick Divas match, so that's it when it comes to that. Next thing we got here, we have the contract signing between CM Punk and Triple H, and you know, with that, you know, having the contract signing for Night of Champions, and with this, it was a good segment, and you know, I really enjoyed it, and you know, this thing is really getting started and is really getting good, so I have been enjoying it, and has been pretty much tremendous, so you know, nothing bad to say about that. You know, basically what we did get to see here in this, you know, CM Punk really confused on why we were having a contract signing just to have this match happen, and you know, again, you know, not happy about, you know, with Triple H, you know, having his you know, old buddies come in like Kevin Nash and whoever else is going to come in right after that. You know, besides Kevin Nash, and you know, still looking to make, you know, the WWE fun again, and that he still loves the business. And before he was a wrestler, he was a fan, and you know, getting, you know, with the fan perspective and everything like that. So, you know, with that, Triple H, you know, come back and say, you know, he's really, you know, pissed off about, you know, how CM Punk is really getting under his skin, and that, you know, really sick and tired of CM Punk, you know, disrespecting him and his family and his wife, and you know, Vince McMahon and everything, and saying if it wasn't for Vince, you know, they wouldn't be here and all that good stuff. So it was a really good back and forth war of words between these two, and you know, CM Punk was able to sign a contract. However, Triple H wasn't able to sign it. Then out of nowhere, that's right, Kevin Nash, you know, comes out, you know, pissed off of, you know, not really getting a chance at CM Punk. So we might be able to see that at Night of Champions, since Triple H did not sign the contract. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. And you know, we see you know, a brawl right after that with Kevin Nash taking it to CM Punk and Triple H. So you know, Kevin Nash not really happy, and that's how we end things off with that. So it was a good segment and a good, you know, contract signing. So that's why I'm going to leave it there, and that's where it left out too. So, you know, like I said, this thing really getting started, and you know, I'm still enjoying this and looking forward to seeing where this goes. Hopefully, I can watch, you know, the rest of, you know, what's going on with the storyline, you know, next week, you know, in the hotel. So we'll have to wait and see. So hopefully, I'll be able to watch it. If not, I'll try and catch it on YouTube or something like that on my phone, but we'll have to wait and see how that plays out. So right after that, we have the next matchup of the night, which was supposed to be the Great Khali versus CM Punk. Changed. That matchup was changed, that's right, to the Great Khali and Sheamus. This, however, was okay. Wasn't really into it. You know, Sheamus really trying to take out the Great Khali. He actually did pretty well on doing that, and you know, Jinder Mahal, of course, you know, coming in and looking to have this match in DQ, which I was actually pretty happy about. I don't really necessarily like DQs that much, but you know, the matchup in itself, you know, was okay, and wasn't really too into it. But you know, with that being said, you know, there really wasn't any winner, and you know, Sheamus once again looking for revenge, taking out Jinder Mahal, and as well as the Great Khali right after that. So that's what pretty much happens with that. And then we get into the main event of the night. We got the Steel Cage World Heavyweight Championship match, and of course I was going for Christian, and you know, I was behind Christian 100%. Of course, you know, Christian being you know, my favorite wrestler and everything like that. You know, so of course I was going you know, with Christian and everything like that. Again, another good match by Christian and Randy Orton, and you know, both trying to outdo each other in the main event, and you know, see a lot of good things by these two. You know, good back and forth work, and of course, you know, these two knowing each other so well. We see the shots to the steel cage, a couple of quick, you know, steel cage escapes, you know, by both, mainly by Christian, but some by Randy Orton too as well. We see the battle on the top of the cage to see who's going to escape. You know, a couple of pinfalls, you know, after pinfall, and you know, we see as well as a spear by Christian, and as well as a couple of reversals. Also, we see an epic RKO from the top, which kind of pissed me off, and that's what actually helped Randy Orton get the win. So, you know, I wasn't really happy about that. So, you know, it was pretty much expected, but either way, I was still gonna go for Christian. But you know, nothing really bad to say about the match. So, you know, can't take anything away from that. The match in itself, and you know, matches that they've been having, you know, have been good, and I've been really enjoying them. And right after that, you know, we have Mark Henry coming out, which actually, personally, I'm, you know, was not happy to see Mark Henry come out, and the only time that I was pretty much happy to see Mark Henry come out, you know, taking it to Randy Orton and then sending Randy Orton a strong message, you know, giving him the most strongest slam, you know, taking him out, you know, through the cage and everything, pretty much, you know, bashing Randy Orton through the cage and stuff like that, and holding the World Heavyweight Championship, and that's what pretty much comes to a close. So that's it with the Super SmackDown review. Let me know what you guys thoughts are for the first ever SmackDown live since 2005. What do you guys liked, what you guys didn't like, what you thought should have been done more differently, and do you think SmackDown should be live permanently? Drop your comments down there below in the comment box. Of course, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions, and as always, I will talk to you guys later on. Peace.